What is going on, LEGO investors? So today we're going to go over a set that LEGO is releasing, and they're doubling down on this set. I'm not a big fan of these types of sets. I don't think they're great display pieces. They're kind of niche, but I'm definitely going to go over the set because there could be investors that like this set and want to invest in them. So we got to talk about it. Even if I don't like these sets, I need to branch off because we have a large subscriber base and we kind of need to cover everything. So I'm going to give my thoughts and opinions on this set. I definitely want to hear your thoughts and opinions. So comment down below. Will definitely help the channel, help the community. Shout out to everyone that's been commenting, liking the videos. You're really helping grow the channel. I definitely appreciate you. But let's dive into it. Today we're talking about the Ducati Panigale V4S motorcycle, item number 42202. This set is 1,603 pieces, 1,300 insider points, and it's $199. It comes out January 1st, 2025, and it's a part of the Technic theme. So as you know, I do not like investing in Technic sets. I think they do pretty horrible. I think a lot of the Technic sets are just some of the worst designed LEGO sets of all time. But I will give credit. This one doesn't look bad. I mean, typically Technic sets I just think are so ugly, but this one it's okay. I think they really did a good job with it. There are a few things with this set that I don't like. I don't like the colorful pieces here. It really makes it stand out, and it just doesn't work. So at $200, do I think this is an expensive set? Yes. I want to say this should probably be like maybe $160 set, and I would think that's pushing it at $160. This is why I think it's niche, because you got a lot of people that prefer Harleys or Ducatis, and I think this might, correct me if I'm wrong, this might be more leaning towards European individuals as opposed to the US, but I do think it's a little niche, and a Ducati is not something that I want to display in my living room. I just don't think the display factor's there for me. So I'm thinking, since it is kind of niche, it's not really going to be in demand. I don't think we're going to see a whole lot of profits if we do see any, but I think, kind of looking at it right now, I think this one might come in at a loss when it does retire. So let's take a look at brick economy, some motorcycles, so we can kind of compare, get an idea of whether, motorcycles are in demand or what. So let's see, we've got the old style ones. We're not going to look at those because those just, anything from the 80s is going to do absolutely insane. But we got this one, the street motorcycle, item number 42036. This one retail for $40 and it's got a value right now of $79. It came out in 2015. This is the Technic style that I don't like. How the circles, the way that it's built, not a big fan of it. I'm not sure why this one did really well. Maybe if you have any ideas, I want to hear your thoughts and opinions on it. But overall, I'm shocked with this one. But it's nice to see that we got a similar type of motorcycle like the Ducati. So let's say we got some smaller motorcycles, the police motorcycle there. Let's see, do we got any others like the Ducati? We got the vintage motorcycle. This is more of the Harley style. It's not retired yet. Just a lot of tiny $10 motorcycle sets. So sadly, we're not going to get great numbers on this. But there are a few other motorcycles like the Ducati. So let's check out. We've got item number 42130, the BMW M1000. And then we've got the Yamaha MT10 SP, which is item number 42159. Both of these are available for retail. And again, I haven't really encountered anyone that says, oh wow, look at this BMW or Yamaha. They're doing absolutely awesome. I think they're going to do amazing in retirement. I've literally heard anyone that invests in LEGO talk about investing in these motorcycles. So that's a bad sign. And correct me if I'm wrong. So I'd love to hear this in the comments. From my understanding, like I said before, you've got like Harley people, which are those type of motorcycles, which that's the tier 1. Isn't Ducati tier 1 or is BMW or Yamaha tier 1? I want to say Ducati is the number 1 brand. So please correct me if I'm wrong on that. I definitely want to hear it. If someone's familiar with these and maybe has a Ducati, I just would appreciate any info in regards to this, because I'm taking just the best guesses that I can. So initially in my video I said that LEGO was doubling down, and this is because we've already had a Ducati out. So this set came out June 2020 and retired November 2023. It retailed for $80 and it's got a value right now of $80. So that's a very bad sign. It should be noted that from my understanding, when you move this motorcycle, it actually moves the engine, and that's really cool. That gives it a cool factor, but not enough to invest in it. And seeing that we've already had a previous Ducati out and it be a failure, this is a failure in my book. You might be saying, oh wow, it's got a value of $80. Like, you pick it up on sale, a little bit cheaper. You have to factor in fees if you're selling online. So I don't sell online, but I know that I would not be able to sell this in person. Nobody would buy it from me. So if I were to sell it online, you would have to pay fees, shipping. You would lose money. And there's just slight differences in the design factor compared to the newer one. Obviously, the newer one is much larger, but really, I think they did a pretty decent job with this set. You get the plaque, and you get which isn't a benefit. It's a different colored pieces in the motor area. So definitely not a great sign. This does not give me confidence in investing in the newer one. I think there's no doubt in my mind I'm going to avoid it. I would never buy the new Ducati. It's way too expensive. The previous one failed, in my opinion. And I think you're going to lose money. And I'd love to hear if you think we're going to earn money with the newer one, or if it's going to end up being a loss. Are you going to avoid it? I appreciate hearing that. Other investors appreciate hearing it. But really quick, let's take a look at how some of these sets are doing on eBay right now. So we've got item number 42107. The previous Ducati. This one's selling for 60, 69, 67. 61.88, 65, 69, 76, 55. So it's actually doing worse than Brick Economy. This is a big failure now. I was hoping maybe we would get the $80 range, but sadly it's coming in at a lot less. So when you take away those fees, it's even, or I should say when you add on the fees, you're taking a bigger hit. So yeah, definitely not investing in the newer one. Not even going to consider it, even on sale. Even if it was $100, I don't think I would invest in it. And then let's check out the BMW, item number 42130. This one's 179, 79 there, 209, 145 open, 158, 227, 169, 25 bids. 25 bids is impressive. That tells me there's a little bit of demand there. 168, 95 open, 240. So doing pretty decent. I mean, when you look at it overall. Then we got item number 42036. That one's 25.95, 19.99. It's an alternate build. $80 there, 64.99, 69.99, or 69.95, $65 there, 84.95. Yeah, pretty bad. And then we got the Yamaha, which is item number 42159, 179, 150, 150, 140, 154, 163, 189, 150 there, 180, 174. So yeah, you're coming in at pretty big losses on pretty much every motorcycle. Now I know Lego does not create these for investors, but we're an investing channel, and I just think it was bad. Maybe I think it's just something's off with me. Maybe something's off here. I think it's because they're coming out with a much larger Ducati immediately after the smaller one. They should have probably given it some time. Maybe it's something with the molds where they can make it cheaper. I don't know. Just making a bigger version, I think, was a big mistake. I think they probably should have kept it a different variation. I'm sure they could have made other types of motorcycles in the $80 range. Going in the $200 range is going to hurt it even more in the long run. When we get above that $200 or more level, that's when investors start to drop off, because it's much harder to earn money. And stores, retailers, and Lego sees that effect. I know there are a lot of anti-Lego investors that watch these videos, and for the people that support me, liking and commenting and everything provides support to offset those individuals, because I get quite a few dislikes on the channel just for the fact that we're talking about investing in this. So at $200 to double your money, nobody's going to pay $400 for this. I don't see anyone paying $160, $170 for it. Who knows? Maybe I'm off with this. Maybe this could be this could be a banger, and I just don't know. I'm relying on somebody that knows the market about Ducatis, but seeing that the previous one failed, this one's going to fail too. And I want to hear your opinions on it. Are you going to avoid it? Are you going to invest in it? Is there a sale price that you would like to pick it up at where you're comfortable? There's no amount that I will feel comfortable. Even at $100, I'm going to pass on it. It's just too risky for me. There are far better options to kind of gamble your money away with Lego to double, and this is not one of them. So thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you have a great day, but as always, please do your own research, have some fun, make some money.
Video is not financial advice. Any statements made are my views and is for entertainment purposes only and should not be taken as financial advice. Do your own research before making any financial investments.